Hello beautiful, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, I am Shaneill. If you're not new, thank you for coming back. So, I am filming this the morning that this video will be going up today, okay? I'm filming this today, it's going up today. In light of current events, I didn't post yesterday because I was, in support of Black Tuesday. I agree with the protesting. I do not agree with the violence and the destruction and the stealing and the vandalism. That's not what I stand for. So I just wanted to come on here and say that. Now, I will also state that that is a very tiny portion of people that are taking advantage of the situation. And you cannot characterize all people or all brown skin or all black people as people that steal and destroy things, because that is a very small amount of people that do things like that. That there is a large amount of people that will stand up against racism. But then there's also a large amount of people that don't want change and want minorities, or what they consider minorities, to stay under their thumbs, when the minorities are the majority in this nation. I think that's all I'm going to say about this. A friend of mine named Tony sent me a link to a video. I will try to put that link down below in the description box. It tells you a lot about history, about the Bible, and about, racism and period and slavery. So I'm going to go ahead and link that video down below if I can. If not, and if you're interested in seeing it, go ahead and DM me on Instagram and I would gladly go ahead and send the link to you. Alright, so that's all. Let's go ahead and jump into this BoxyCharm Wednesday. So once again, if you're new to my channel, hey, what's going on? If you're not new, hey girl, hey. We're gonna go ahead and jump into my face for today. And I'm gonna be wearing this face most likely all day long. So, first of all, I want to show you guys this shirt. I got this shirt from a friend of mine's before I left California. Probably like a month or two before I left. Her name is Tanja. So the thing is, I saw this shirt on her. It was so super cute. And I was like, where'd you get your shirt from? I don't remember if she told me, but I never went to go pick up the shirt. Well, she got the shirt for me. It's so super cute. And this shirt is so delicate. Like, this portion right here is the only part that's not see-through. Okay? But the shirt is so cute, and you have to wash it by hand, otherwise you'll mess it up. So it has like little gems and pearls on it. It's just so gorgeous. I'm going to show you what the shirt looks like. Can you guys see the shirt? It is so cute. So freaking cute. And I love this shirt. I've had this shirt for quite a long minute. Super cute. I just had to wear that shirt today. So let's go ahead and begin our makeup. First, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to add some hydration to my lips. So I'm just going to go in with my chapstick here. I do have my chapstick already on my site if you want to go and snag you one. So that's what we're going to do. Hydrate those lips. Now, I will say I'm using a combination of BoxyCharm products and Project Pan items in this video today. Now we're going to go ahead and hydrate my face. We're going to use some Glow Recipe here. And this is their Watermelon Moisturizer. I really like this, and I have oily skin. I honestly think this was meant for oily skin, but I could be wrong, but I like it. So now that my face is moisturized, I'm going to go ahead and set my moisturizer. I'm going to go in with some Laura Mercier some Laura Mercier here. We're going to use this to set down my moisturizer in my diamond zone. And what I call my diamond zone are the 4 points of my face that get oily. Next, for primer, I'm going to go ahead and jump into this baby here. This is the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. Where's my brush? I usually use a brush for this. I'm going to use the side of my sponge here. And we're going to apply that just like this. I like using a brush for this, or in this case a sponge, because I'm not adding excess amount of oils from my fingers onto my face. So if you guys remember when I did that Ulta haul and I picked up that foundation, I returned that foundation like a week or two ago, maybe a week ago. That particular Ulta didn't carry that foundation in store, so I had to return it, and I really wanted that foundation. So I guess after, you know, as more stuff opens up and I feel a little safer, which probably won't happen anytime soon, I will go and find and color match myself with that foundation. Oh, I'm just setting my face with this translucent powder. Next, I'm going to take this Too Faced Shadow Insurance Anti-Crease Eyeshadow Primer. And I'm going to put this in my smile lines here, which I should have done it before I used powder, but forgot. And then I'm going to go back and set that down as well. Now I'm going to do my brows, and I'm just going to use my Maybelline Ultra Slim Brow Pencil in black brown. So as you can see, I have already cleaned up beneath my brows and set my lids, and I'm trying to go in with my ColourPop Sheer pressed powder in the shade Deep, and I'm just going to set that down right. So I'm setting down my concealer, and I use my Pretty Vulgar concealer that came in my BoxyCharm. This one right here. I will be using this again in this video. So for eyes, I wanted to play with this palette. I believe I only used this palette like one time, and I wanted to play with this palette, and this is the Too Faced Natural Matte palette. Very, very pretty. I really don't remember the other look I created, but this is what the palette looks like. Very, very pretty. Love the shades and the tones in this palette. Thinking I want something more deep and sultry today, I think. I'm going to go in with this shade right here. And that shade is called Sexpert. So we're going to go in with that shade right there. And I'm going to use that as my transition shade. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it is a pretty deep shade here. So I'm just going to kind of like put it in my outer V just like this. You know, this might end up being like a one shadow look, because like I'm liking that already. So in these BoxyCharm Wednesday videos, I'm like really trying to utilize my BoxyCharm products with new items that came and older products, especially products that I really did enjoy using and I want to keep using. And you know, I know you guys have these products too, or at least some of them, because you know each box is a variation, and you know you get like basically random items, so not everyone gets the same things. And a lot of times you don't see people going back and using the products. You see them going on to the newest box using those items, and then you know of course using their favorite items. So it makes you think, do they really do like these products, or are they just getting the boxes to undo unboxings? And honestly, you guys, I really do like the items that I do share with you guys. Now, items that I don't like, I do make that known. I think I'm going to add another shade. I want to go in with this shade here. I haven't played with this shade, and that shade is called Less is More. So I'm going to use a little bit of that, and I'm gonna put that on my lid space, like right here. I think that's pretty. So I was gonna do a one shadow look. You can completely do a one shadow look if you want. And I want to lighten it up a little more. So I'm gonna go in with this, it's basically like a white yellow shade. I'm gonna use that to put on top of my lid. There we go. Can you guys see the difference? It does look a little prettier, you know. It looked fine beforehand, but you know, it's too late. I done put it on my lid. I know what not to do next time. I think I'm gonna go back in with the shade I used previously, which is less is more. I'm gonna add some of that on top so it doesn't look so castly. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my mascara, but I'm gonna do my mascara primer. I really am loving this Blink Cosmetics mascara primer. Then I'm gonna go in with the Wander Beauty mascara, and this is their Mile High mascara. This also came in a BoxyCharm, just like the primer did. So now we're gonna jump into the face, and I'm gonna jump in with my Hourglass highlighter stick in Rose Gold Flash. This came in my base box for the month of May. I'm just going to add some of that right in here. I'm just going to use my finger before it dries down too much, because I am putting it on top of powder. I'm just going to blend it out right here in these areas. I want to spray my face down with this Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Ultra Fine Mist. This came in a BoxyCharm as well a while ago, and I want to use this to spray my face down. So next, I want to go in with my iconic London Illuminator. This is the original one, and I just want to put like 2 dots where I put that hourglass at. And then I want to use my finger and blend it out. And I kind of like bringing my highlight down here to my cheek area. Okay, next I'm going to go in with, where's my foundation at? It like was right, oh, I found it. So I'm going to go in with my Project Pan foundation. This is the Believe Beauty foundation in the shade Hazelnut. And I'm just going to take some of that and put it directly onto my sponge. And then I'm going to use that as my foundation today, you guys. As you guys can see, I've only used those 2 pumps I showed you on my sponge. And I did my entire face. Now, just from using this and this right here, as you can see, I have that Lit From Within glow going on here on my face. And I really do like it a lot. We're going to jump into concealer, and I'm going to jump back into this Pretty Vulgar concealer that came in BoxyCharm. This is in the shade The Middle Ground, and we're going to put that right up in here. Alright, now I'm going to set everything. I set everything because I do have oily skin, and my skin naturally already produces oil, so I don't need to look overly hydrated. Now, if you have dry skin, then you might just want it to leave it just like this. Don't even set it. But with this foundation, you do need to set it. So I'm just going to go ahead and set everywhere I just concealed. And I'm using my Laura Mercier. I'm using this powder here. So now I'm going to use the butt end of my sponge, go back in with this powder. But I'm going to set the rest of my face with it. And because I don't want too much powder, I'm just going to go ahead and put it on my hand. And then I'm just going to, woo, I thought I'd taken off the powder, y'all. I guess not. So now, since I got so much powder, I'm going to go ahead and blend it out. And luckily, this is translucent. So it's not going to add like a color to my face. And I'm just going to set down everywhere else I haven't set yet. Sorry if the light's going in and out. I am loving the fact that I can film during the day with no lights on and doesn't have to get hot in this room. So, alright. So in all honesty, you don't have to add anything else to your face. My face looks good exactly how it is, but I'm going to. I'm going to jump into this Tarte palette. This is the Tarte Clay Play palette. It came in a BoxyCharm. And I am going to use this palette here. And I'm actually going to use this shade right here, this terracotta shade. And I'm going to use it just to warm my face up just a little bit. Like just the slightest bit of warmth. Add just a little bit of warmth back to my face. And I'm just going to take this big old brush and go down the sides of my nose. Then I'm going to take this Milk Makeup little deluxe sample here in the shade Flare. This is a glow oil for your lips and for your cheeks. You see that? Like, I keep getting my nails in it. So I'm going to use this portion of the sponge. I'm going to put it directly onto the sponge, just like that. And I'm going to use this right on top of my powders to add a little bit of like a flush of color to my face. And I'm going to take some of that right across my nose. To finish off the look, I'm going to go ahead and jump into my Note Cosmetics terracotta powder in the shade Caramel Cake. Now this one here, you cannot see, I can't, okay, me personally, I cannot find this brand anywhere in the US anymore. They're no longer on Ulta. Their website is no longer available. So I'm sorry if you can't pick it up, but this is what the shade looks like right here. And I'm going to use that as my highlight. I'm just going to add, it's like a natural like highlight. It's very, very pretty. I'm going to add this side too. Now I'm going to line my lips a little bit with my ColourPop lip pencil in the shade BFF3. Next, I'm just going to take one of my lip glosses. So if you guys did not know, I do have, I guess it's like a beauty line, because it's going to be all things beauty. And stuff is going to roll out as it does. I'm currently working on a lot of stuff right now that will be coming out probably over the next couple months. Well, anyways, besides all that, I will leave a link to my my online store down below in the description box. And I will also have it on here on the screen too if you guys would like to go check it out. I'm actually jumping in, well, not jumping in, I'm going to be using one of my new lip glosses. I think they've only been out for like a week, and it's an entire line of strawberry scented lip glosses. So I'm using this one here. This is the strawberry cream one, and it has chunky glitter in here. If you guys can see that, it has chunky glitter inside of here. And I am just going to use this as my lip gloss for today. So I'm just going to add that directly to my lips. And as you can see, I got a little bit of the sparkle on my lips. It's so freaking pretty. And like I said, this is a new line. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think there's 4 or 5 glosses in this line. And like I said, I just put on strawberry cream. Now I'm going to go ahead and set my face down, and I'm going to go back in with this mist. So here is the finished look. This is how the entire look came out. I really do enjoy doing these BoxyCharm Wednesday videos because I get to play with not only new products, but products I already enjoy that came in previous BoxyCharms. And I get to sit here and play with them with you guys and show you guys how that I still utilize these products, okay? Now, remember when I did my BoxyCharm base box unboxing last week, or whenever you're watching this, is the previous video, and I told you guys how well, I showed you guys how I just got this Dominique Cosmetics Lemonade lip gloss in the shade Strawberry Lemonade. Well, I found my other one, and it's this one too, except for the writing completely came off of this tube. This is in the shade Peach Tea. There is a difference, but I kind of like the color of Peach Tea a lot better than the Strawberry Lemonade one. It's a little too pinky for me, but you know, I got it now. But yeah, so that's the entire look. I just love how everything looks super glowy and pretty. Thank you so much for watching. Always remember to embrace your beauty, and I'll talk to you again later. Bye.